Distractions. 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 Did I say distractions? You gotta understand, when God has something for you, distractions are going to come in so many different forms. So many different forms. It could be through family, it can be through friends, it can be through work, it can be through children. The list goes on and on. You have to understand that when you're praying and you're asking God for something, whether it's deliverance from something, whether it's a financial increase, whether it's business, prosperity, whatever it is, you have to understand that if what you're praying for aligns with God's will, the distractions are going to come. Why? Why are we going to get distractions? It's because what better way to get you off track, right? Satan is going to come in and give, especially the things you're weak in. I mean, he's going to come in and try to distract you, deter you, because he doesn't want you to get to God's blessing. He doesn't want you to realize what your full potential is. Like, you have to understand the power that you actually have that you might not even be aware of. Like, don't give Satan that much power, because he has none. But he will use these distractions, and especially it's going to be something that's closest to you, to get you off focus of what God's need you to do, so he can open that door to your blessing. See, when you pray for something, you got to believe that you have to understand that there's work that has to be done. So you can't be like, oh God, I want this business. Give me this business. Well, one, you need to know how to run it. You need to know how to manage it. And I mean, hey, if God just gave it to you, then you're not going to feel that you need God. So God is going to put you in a position to equip you, to give you everything that you need, but also to let you know that you can't do none of this without him. Like, we have a tendency to get real big-headed, and God is going to humble you real quick. But in the process of you praying and you manifesting whatever that dream big that you have, that big dream you have, you got to understand. Best believe Satan and his minions is what I call them. He coming. He's definitely coming. So, how do you avoid the distraction? I may not even know that the distraction is coming. I may not even know that what I think is not a distraction is actually a distraction. Your weapon is prayer. Your weapon is the word, is that Bible. You get into that Bible, you seek the word of God, you get on your knees and you pray. Praise is also your weapon. There you go. The Bible, prayer, and praise. With those three, you can't go wrong. Those are your weapons. You're on the battlefield consistently. You are a soldier for Christ. So Christ didn't have it easy. I mean, come on. Jesus didn't have it easy. I mean, everywhere he went, names slandered, stones thrown at him. Everywhere he faced, he had adversity, even when he was born. Like, for real, he was fleeing for his life when he was born. Come on. So what makes you think that you're not going to go through the same thing that God went through? Come on now. Come on now. Like, you special, but you ain't that special. But the beauty in the whole thing is, there is nothing that you're going to go through, or you have gone through, that Jesus himself didn't go through. That is the beauty in it. You know what I'm saying? When these distractions come and when I get off task, right? I know, like, you know what? God went through this. I could do it too. Now, of course, he had the spirit of discernment to discern the distractions. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have to grow there spiritually. Do I have the spirit of discernment? I prayed for it. But your girl ain't have it in the beginning. I mean, I was allowing so many distractions to come into my life so much that I've altered the course of where I could be. Where I am now, I could have been there years ago. But the lessons that I've learned help me to discern those things. And I asked God, and I prayed for discernment. I prayed that God, reveals those uneasy feelings of those spirits that we encounter, to, open my eyes so that I can see, wait a minute, this is a trick of the enemy. This is not God's way. God is not going to cause so much chaos and so much confusion and all of those things. That's not of God. If it's chaotic, got a lot of confusion going on, can't figure it out, I always say, if you have a decision that you have to make, and if you're not comfortable with the decision and you're kind of doing this tug of war with your feelings, you got to definitely pray on it. But most of the time, it's not of God. It's not. Your weapons, that Bible, get into the Word, prayer and praise. Those are your strongest weapons. Ain't nothing you can do but those three things to kick that enemy down. Beware of those distractions. Don't let them distractions deter you from the blessing that God has for you, because it's yours. Claim it. Claim your space. Pick what I'm saying. Take up your space. There we go. Take up your space. It is for you. It is yours. Satan don't have no victory. Christ defeated him on the cross. Be done. You have the power. You have dominion. Be careful with those distractions.